For me, it's a celebration of life. Just going that extra mile and helping someone, I think that makes even if it's one person, you're still making an impact.
In 2017, December 21st, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
And I went in and did my blood work and I got my numbers and he was like, oh, you're pre-diabetic.
The company got involved because they understood the impact of diabetes on our employee base and what that was causing. And so, because we care about our employees, we wanted to ramp up the awareness.
I mean, when you think of the numbers, we have over 30 million people living with diabetes. Creating that awareness is key.
Awareness about this disease is important because it could have saved us getting to the point where he had to be rushed in an ambulance to the hospital. People die from misdiagnosis. Kids die from misdiagnosis.
If you're running a marathon, you have to keep running, try not to slow down, because you want to finish it. But for diabetes, if diabetes was a marathon, you'd be running for basically your life.
I always tell my friends, I'm not trying to win the race, I want to complete the race.
Team Dignity, we are the #1 ADA Tour de Cure team. I certainly hope somebody beats us, because that means that the awareness and marketing is getting out, and I want more competition. I want more companies to fund the cause. You're hoping to get the message across. When those people are physically present tomorrow and they get to see Team Red, people that are suffering from diabetes, and they hear the stories, it's very different. It's much more impactful.
Hello and good morning. My name is Warren Surkoff, and I was a type 2 diabetic, and I'm currently a borderline pre-diabetic. I'm also a local ADA Community Leadership Board member. I've been the chair for the Tour de Cure for the last 2 years. I've been an avid cyclist ever since joining this great organization. I'm riding with everyone today. Last year I completed 10 miles, hopefully I can complete 20 or more. To everyone that's participating today, I say thank you. I understand that this year is having to be a virtual ride is a little different, but hopefully next year we'll be able to get back to normal and see everyone in person with their smiling faces. Why is diabetes important to me? I was told I had type 2 diabetes almost 10 years ago. I gained 30 pounds in a short period of time and began to notice something was wrong. In preparation for my wedding, I lost type 2 through exercise and healthy living. Shout out to my wife, Jenny, who helped me be a better man. I couldn't have done it without you, babe. I've since lost the extra 30 pounds, but still, I'll always be borderline diabetic, and I know I could easily become type 2 again. Diabetes is in my blood, and it's in most of our blood if you didn't know it or not. Now that I have 2 children, much love to Ren and Stella, I know it's more important than ever to make sure I don't go back down that rabbit hole. I want to be around to see my children grow and have the children of their own. Speaking of children, did you know that the local ADA served over 706 campers, families, and volunteers through our diabetes camps? And that's at no cost to their families. Children with diabetes are paramount in my book. We are one of the only organizations that makes these camps free of charge for any child with diabetes. Did you also know that some kids can't attend a regular summer camp because of their type 1 or type 2? It saddens me to think that these kids are unable to experience something as important as a stay-away camp. I don't know how I would feel if I wouldn't have had that opportunity as a child. When children apply for summer camps, as soon as they check the box stating that they're diabetic, they are told that they can't attend those other camps due to the cost of staffing the 24-hour medical staff it would require. Our Camp Victory provides that opportunity to kids who normally are told no at those other camps. At camp, kids learn how to self-inject their insulin, track their blood sugar level, and even count calories to eat healthy. The tears that I have seen during the closing ceremony are worth every amount of time I contribute to this great cause. The Tour de Cure is the biggest fundraiser for the ADA and one of the biggest projects we fund is Camp Victory. Additionally, the ADA provides services to children at risk and health education through the ADA New Orleans and Baton Rouge Project Power. ADA by the numbers, ADA has funded over $300,000 in local research, advancing prevention, treatment, and progress towards finding a cure. They trained and provided continuing education credits for over 100 healthcare professionals. We have handled 34 discrimination cases and are constantly expanding. There are 5,348 diabetes advocates that are regularly volunteering time and energy to this great cause. During the current climate with COVID-19, diabetes is one of, if not the biggest, pre-existing conditions that exist among terminal COVID-19 patients, along with hypertension and heart condition. Approximately 34 million children and adults have diabetes. More than 88 million Americans have prediabetes. These numbers are staggering. Consider how many less deaths would have occurred due to COVID if we had a cure for diabetes. Not discounting other pre-existing conditions, but I personally only have so much time to give. We need to consider how to flip the script. Now, to give a little thanks. I'm so extremely grateful for all the great sponsors that have gave to our event today. Special thanks to Bergeron Auto Group, Walgreens, Pontchartrain Partners, Phelps Dunbar. Shout out to you, Bart and Danny, and all the folks at Pontchartrain Partners. All the board members and corporate and individual teams and staff at the ADA, you always make me so excited to be involved in this event. Y'all should really be proud of yourselves. We couldn't do this without any great partners like yourselves. You are the heroes that deserve special recognition every step of the way. In closing, please consider donating to the 2020 ADA Tour de Cure. I'm talking to you, Facebook Live viewers. Every little bit helps. Every dollar that is raised is spent locally here on some of the great projects we have mentioned. Can every organization say the same?